I've got one motto. The bigger they are, the more they eat, the harder they fall.
It makes you respect real true sumos very much. But K1 different. Bob Sapp get knocked out.
It should be no surprise that the sport of mixed martial arts has seen some of the largest and most physically imposing fighters throughout its storied history, including the likes of Brock Lesnar, Giant Silva, Hong Man Choi, and Tim Sylvia, just to name a few.
We have a very special introduction to make tonight, a sneak preview, if you will. I'm standing here with the one, he's the only, he's the bee, he's the beast, he's Bob Sapp.
What? That's it? The bean don't eat no snooty food. I'm going to the surf buffet for some real food.
So what would happen if you took two massive heavyweight fighters, but instead of fighting in mixed martial arts, you pitted them against each other in the sumo ring? In the following video, massive MMA and kickboxing veteran Bob the Beast Sapp takes on fellow boxing, kickboxing, and MMA veteran Eric Esch, better known as Butterbean, in a sumo match from the 2001 K1 Sumo Tournament. With almost 200 combined fights between the two, spanning 3 combat sports, as well as over 700 pounds of combined muscle and fat, which heavyweight veteran will reign supreme when push comes to shove in the sumo arena? Bob Sapp is an American professional wrestler, actor, and former American football player, best known for his career as a kickboxer and mixed martial artist. He is currently under contract with Rizin Fighting Federation. Sapp has a combined record of 22, 35, and 1, mostly fighting in Japan. He is well known in Japan, where he has appeared in numerous commercials, television programs, and various other media, and has released a music CD, Sapp Time.
Mike Tyson, I want him. K1 rules, boxing rules, or MMA. I'm looking for you, Mike. Kid Punk Dynamite.
Eric Esch, commonly referred to as Butterbean, is an American former professional boxer, kickboxer, mixed martial artist, and professional wrestler who competed in the heavyweight division. He is also a minor television personality, having appeared in several programs as well as the film Jackass.
Eine Runde für den Champion, Butterbean.
Woo, yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, Seniesa Superbad Estrada!
Blink, and you would have missed this devastating knockout that will go down as one of the fastest ever recorded in women's boxing. 7 seconds and 7 punches was all it took. If you attempted to make a mad dash to the fridge, you would have missed out on this destructive knockout. Seniesa Estrada entered the bout against Miranda Adkins with a perfect 18-0 record, and clearly wasn't keen on adding her first loss to the record books.
I told you all that I was the greatest of all time. I beat Sunday, listen. I told you today I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me.
As soon as the bell rang, Estrada made a beeline for her opponent, who looked like a deer in the headlights as she barely stepped out from her own corner. A 3-punch combo rattled the 42-year-old Adkins before a savage 4-punch combination sent Adkins tumbling to the canvas, and the fight being all over, after only 7 seconds. It was Lamb versus Lion. It is over in one of the quickest knockouts in women's boxing history, one commentator proclaimed. Estrada's opponent barely got out of her corner, Sports Illustrated Chris Mannix wrote. Ring Magazine journalist Ryan Songalia couldn't believe what he had just watched and was glad the destruction didn't go on any longer. That was hard to watch. I'm glad Miranda Adkins seems okay, but she didn't know how to defend herself the moment the bell rang, way over her head against a killer like Seniesa Estrada, he wrote. Boxing journalist Dan Raphael labeled the fight as one of the worst mismatches he's ever seen in his time covering the sport. I've seen mismatches, but that women's fight was literally as bad as it gets. Estrada just brutally whacked out that poor woman in 7 seconds, he wrote. The win makes it 19 straight for Estrada, who was initially scheduled to take on Jackie Calvo. Calvo withdrew due to a knee injury, seeing Adkins step up for her 6th professional fight. Estrada, the interim WBA flyweight champion and WBC silver junior flyweight champion, is keen to keep her perfect record intact and go down in the record books as one of the best ever. I want world titles 105, 108, and 112 pounds, she said before the bout. I'm just a fight or two away from being in that conversation as one of the best pound-for-pound women in the sport. I just need to keep winning and getting world titles. World title fights are the only thing on my mind. I don't want any fight unless they are for a championship. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future videos. See you soon.
Are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get